Well, hey everybody, this is Lynna, and you're watching Lynna's Life. And right now, I am in the RV with Mark, who's opposite of me, and he's typing away, responding like he does on Facebook, and putting out fires, drinking coconut water, which is really super yummy. It's got these little coconut crystals in it, a little pulp. But we just got back from our hike. We go out for 2 hours, and we go walking, and just wanted to encourage you guys that you don't really have to exercise like a crazy person in order to be fit or anything. Just find what you can do. um, Go to your neighborhood park and do some stretching on some of the equipment. I mean, you could do dips on the playground stuff. You could do stretches on the grass. I mean, there's lots of stuff that you can do. And then, for like going for a walk is probably better than actually going running. Because if you guys remember, I was an avid runner, and I would post about how I did 15 miles here, or I would do 40 miles rollerblading or whatever. And the problem was that I was exercising, but I wasn't eating right. So whenever I would exercise, I could keep the weight off, but whenever I stopped exercising, and like I took like a couple months off before my accident ended up happening, and basically gained weight, because when I went to weigh myself after the accident, I've been sedentary and sitting around, and around February we started up, trying to get physically fit, and I was like 190 pounds, and it wasn't because I was like eating like a pig or anything like that, but whenever I did exercise, I just did whatever, I didn't it was nothing for me to go to Culver's and get a snack pack, like which consisted of like a kid-sized cheeseburger, small fry, and like a root beer, which I like to have at Culver's at the time, and not realizing that negates basically what you do, when you do work out. So I just decided, that I was gonna, you know, get my core worked out, and figured out how to get physically fit and not just, tone like arms and legs and stuff like that, but to get your like stomach, fit and everything. And I think that that's really critical if you're gonna do any kind of, you know, um, exercise, is to focus on the core. I mean, people do planking exercises, um, where they, stretch their body out a couple of inches off the ground, and you keep your hands down on the surface of the floor, and then you kind of stretch your legs, and you have your feet, your toes touching the ground and stuff, and you just kind of hold it in a position, and it really just kind of works out the weakest part. Basically, is, for mostly anybody who is human, is probably your gut, and it doesn't get a lot of attention. um, Everybody kind of works around it, and when you get that figured out, everything else kind of works in line with the rest of your body. You get that core figured out, and then you just do that. You focus on the little things, like not stressing out and worrying about stuff, because if your body senses that you're, emotionally not, doing well, it just negates what you're doing as well. So it's a full mind, spirit, body experience, and it's something that us as trans women, we really need to get a grip on is the fact that, you know, transitioning, while people want to concentrate on facial feminization surgery, they want to concentrate on, you know, getting breasts, or, um, you know, figuring out how to do their makeup, and, you know, different things like that. Um, One of the best things you can do for yourself is to commit yourself to a lifestyle change of your eating habits, and watch yourself change in the process as you choose to um, sacrifice the things that you thought were really important, like a cheeseburger or a steak or that chicken sandwich or the Reese's peanut butter cups or the ice cream at night. You will notice how your body starts to change on its own. Um, and mentally, it allows you to just free yourself up to allow for changes to happen. Because, you know, as trans women, we all get caught up in the hormones thing, you know, especially when the honeymoon's on, you know, 6 months into the transition. You're following it every day. You're looking at your boobs. You want to see if there's growth. You want to see if your face is feminizing. You want to see if your body hair is changing. You want to see, you know, all these things. And but a lot of people negate, you know, just focusing on physical fitness and allowing their body to reflect what the brain is already designing for itself, you know, because the body just does what the brain tells it to do. And I think that we get stuck as trans women in trying to alter everything. And, you know, I mean, I'm the same way. I understand where the dilemma and the struggles that you face, because, I mean, obviously, yes, I'm trans too, and I know exactly what you guys are going through. But I just want to encourage you guys to not discourage the, you know, physical aspect of this, you know, because it's very important, you know. So just get out there, walk around the block. You know, I wouldn't encourage you to go walking at the mall, because you might get into other problems doing that by shopping. I know I would have in the past. So just find yourself a nice trail, or elementary school, you know, that has a little track on it or something, and just, you know, start small. You know, you don't have to start, you know, like pedal to the metal, you know, really aggressive. I mean, just get on your bicycle, you know, or get some rollerblades or whatever. But don't kill yourself. And that's the important thing, because killing yourself doesn't help at all. You know, it actually hurts, you know, to kill yourself trying to do stuff. And it's best to just start slow. So that's my advice. Start slow and go easy, and change those eating habits. You know, give up the Snickers bar, or, you know, time that you would have taken to have a snack. You know, spend it doing something totally different, and watch your life change. You know, but the most important thing is to get yourself in a mental state of accepting yourself for who you are, and accepting the limitations, you know, that being trans, you know, is, you know, because we weren't given, you know, the opportunity to be socialized as women, so we're learning on the run, on the go. Some of you don't know how to do makeup and stuff, and some of you, you know, struggle with other things, and the key and the secret is to start slow. Don't go all out. Don't try to do too much. Just do what you can, and everything else will work itself out. Anyway, I'll see you guys later, and voila, goodbye.